Cheeky sweeps, a technique that has eluded man for many a time. Just little things that I wanted to talk about today were cleaning up your 2-string and 3-string sweeps. And the main thing that a lot of people don't think about, obviously we've got our gliding motion, we've got the hand syncing up on your fretting hand, all of that jazz. But even that might not be enough to get you through some flat-fingered sweeps or even just 2-string sweep arpeggios, something like this. Sounds balls. So a little thing that I would do to clean that up is just get a little bit more palm involved. I was working on the solo to No More Tears with one of my students. You guys might know that, the Zach Wild thing that goes on. Then at the end we've got that little ending there. If you don't have the appropriate amount of palm mute, you can end up with something like this. You'll notice that my left hand isn't actually doing anything different from when I play it like balls. To when I clean it up. So heaps of that is actually coming from using this part of my palm, kind of a deep mute on the picking hand. And what that's going to do is stop the strings' ability to bleed into one another and sound messy. You're going to get more of a separate attack on each note. Even when I do that super slowly, at no point do we have them kind of bleeding together. And I think it helps to play it almost awful on purpose. And then just play it again with the mute, just so that you can hear it yourself, how much of a difference that intense mute makes. All I'm doing is just resting my palm where the strings come out and dealing with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play you a little 2-string arpeggio sequence I made up. I'll play it quickly and then slowly with some tab, and that can be your homework to try and implement this 2-string sweep idea. Okay, so now you've got your 2-string sweeps. Let's have a look at something with 3. So let's just say I'm in the key of B minor. So I've got 3 fingers or 3 fretted notes from 7th fret of the 3rd string. And then I'll be hammering on the 10 at the end. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a deep mute on my right hand. And still that sort of sweeping, gliding motion. A kind of Pac-Man sound, and then adding the hammer at the end. If you don't sound like that and you're getting this, you're getting that bleed, we need to be tighter on our muting there. So heaps of this is about controlling. If you've got a sweep like this, for instance, because I'm dealing with separate fingertips, you're not going to get any bleed because I'm constantly leaving the previous finger behind. But if we've got something with a flat finger, or just to sort of sustain, like we had on the 2-string ones, you're going to have the possibility of those notes bleeding together. So when I'm doing something like this, really deep on the muting side, still staying with my glide, but trying to do a really, really deep mute. So what I'm going to do now is play you a 3-string arpeggio sequence dealing with that deep muting idea. I'll play it fast and then slow, and you guys can try it out for yourselves. That was just a little lesson on cleaning up your sweeps, predominantly flat finger and 2 to 3 strings. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you want tabs at this lesson and anything else that I do, please check out the links in the Patreon. It is good to be back. It is very, very tough during Corona season to get behind a camera and juggle work and family life and all that jazz. So thank you so much to everyone that has been patient with my output as of recently. I'm doing the best that I can, and there is some sexy new content coming very soon. I'll catch you guys very soon anyway, and you take care of each other. Mwah. Peace out.